The AK-47 has a certain mystique to it. If you get a cheap one, you're a subpar human and likely a neck-bearded basement dweller. But if you spend too much, you're a Middle Eastern warlord, and collecting gold chains drenched in blood diamonds is expensive. Perhaps where we should all be is the mid-tier AK land, where meme lords, pores, and warlords can all get along. Or so we think. The mid-tier gun today is the PSA AK103 Classic, and this is a TGC 5-minute review. Hey Range John. Oh hey Studio John. Have you ever heard of the MagShack? I think I heard about them in a TGC video one time. You should probably know about the MagShack. Oh, yeah. Why? Well, the MagShack does what the MagShack does, and you might need to know about the MagShack. Oh, you're being weird because of YouTube nonsense, aren't you? Yep. Alright, I will look into the MagShack for sure. The build quality on this gun is actually really decent. None of the parts feel particularly loosey-goosey, and the finish looks like they actually give a shit. The rivets are nice and even, and the action is as smooth as you would expect for an old farm tractor of a design. The folding stock requires a bit more pressure than Asian parents put on their children to unlock, and the lockup is similar to a first-time inmate, still tight. The only malfunctions we had were with questionable ammo that I bought back in like 2014, and I'm not gonna blame the gun for that. And yes, it does wobble like Jell-O salad in high speed. Every single AK does that. Build quality gets 4 out of 5 warlords. The ergonomics on this gun haven't changed in 76 years. The plastic plum furniture doesn't add much weight, and that's not a bad thing, considering it's already breached the 8-pound mark. A left side charging handle and an adjustable stock would set this up well, but then this wouldn't be a Classic, now would it? I do wish it had a plum-colored Hogue grip because the standard one is a bit tiny for my taste. You said it was a good size! 3 out of 5 warlords. The only feature this thing lacks that I really wish it had was a Krebs custom enhanced safety so I could lock it open. Otherwise, it has a generous tab for manipulating the selector, the Toit side-folding stock, and a classic style brake that actually works really well. As for the sights, it's 2023, I said that, and we're throwing an optic on this bitch. We selected the Viridian GDO 25 and mounted that to the beast that is the RS Regulate mount, which went on like it was meant to be there. The only issue is that you can't fold the stock flat with the optic mount installed. 3 out of 5 warlords. With the factory style OG sights, whatever you want to call them, the graduated sights, combined with my aging eyesight, we were able to connect reasonably well on steel at 50, 100, and 200 yards. These are not precision sights, and this is not a precision gun. However, with the red dot, I was able to manage roughly 2-inch groups at 100 yards using some rusty Barnaul ammo, and that actually surprised me. The trigger breaks at about 3.5 pounds, which is freaking fantastic. It just feels so different than an AR or a bolt gun trigger with no wall at all. Just sort of a straight pull with minimal grit and then bang. There is no like staging that trigger, just straight all the way through. Accuracy gets 4 out of 5 warlords. It's an AK. The MSRP on this rifle is currently 1,100 bones or 86,000 rubles. Compared to others, this thing sits alone like a nerd at middle school lunch. It wears this price tag like a glove. While other brands are having massive QC issues and company drama, PSA has managed to sort of swoop in and make one of the best AKs that I've shot at a reasonable price. 4 out of 5 warlords for a total of 18 out of 25 warlords. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on this gun and let me know what you want to see us review next.